Hey, what's up, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to make this album review of Dayton Family called What's on My Mind. In case y'all don't know who the Dayton Family is, the Dayton Family is a rap group from Flint, Michigan. They was one of my favorite rap groups coming up and still is. You know what I'm saying? Along with Top Authority, who album reviews I'll do as well. And this is the real deal, no bootleg. And this is their first debut album under Pole Broke Records, all right? And if y'all not familiar with Dayton Family, they have like a very unique style, man. They're from the Midwest, but their style really sounds like they're from down south. And that's how much respect that I have for this group, man, because even on Master P Down South Hustlers, they was the only group that was not from the South that had a track on there. But I'll try to find that album in the near future as well. So anyway, the producer of this album were only Steve Pitts. He's one of my favorite producers ever, man. Like, I think he's a really talented producer. And then the only features that I know of on this album were Shotgun from Top Authority. All right, so I think y'all can see this good, so I don't need to have my hand out. All right, so let's go with the songs. The first one is Sound Effects, and they have that throughout the album. But the first track is called Smoke for Free. This track is a banger, man. They pretty much talking about women that trying to smoke weed from them, but they're like, you need to give me some money or have some sex or something. But this song is blazing, man. They come through with some dope flows, bootleg, shoestring. They coming through with some great flows on there. Great track. The next one is I'm a G. This is another blazing track on here, man. I think this features Jake the Flake, if I'm not mistaken. This track goes hard, man. Another bumping beat with some blazing lyrics, man. They all come through with some hard ass flows, man. Y'all would definitely appreciate this track. The next one is Oxidile. This is a really nice track from Dayton Family, and the lyrics they spitting is really on point because some of the stuff does apply today. It does hold some type of relevance. It's about the women out there that's doing dirty deeds instead of taking care of their responsibilities. The next one is Watch Your Ass. This is another blazing ass track from Dayton Family. They coming through with some dope ass flows on there. That beat kind of reminds me of course, back in the 90s, that's when it came out. I think it came out in 95, this album. But this track is blazing, man. I love this track right here. This is probably one of my personal favorites. The next one is Nutty Niggas. And this is another hard ass jam from Dayton Family. I mean, yo, shoestring flow like hard on there, man. And the way the beat going, they changing it up. You know what I'm saying? When you hear the beats, like that shit is blazing, man. Real talk, man. And then Bootleg does the thing on there. Like all of them came through with them dope flows. The next one is Dope Dayton Avenue. Another blazing ass cut. And they did an awesome job on here as well, man. Nice beat, dope flows. I mean, this thing goes in, bro. Flint Niggas Don't Play. This is another tight ass track. This features Shotgun from Top Authority. They all come through with some dope ass raps, man. The lyrics that you don't want to mess with these dudes, man. They really about what they say. They say Flint Niggas Don't Play, and I believe that. The next one is Through a Thing. This was considered their single, and they have a video for this song as well. And they talking about the hard times and stuff that people go through and then they themselves go through. This is a really tight track. I catch myself playing this song from time to time, especially if I'm feeling down and blue, you feel me? So, nice track. Billy Blunt is another hard ass jam. You can guess what the track is about, smoking a blunt, that sort of thing. And they just coming through with some dope ass flows. I like the little Jingle Bell All the Way type jingle on the beat. Man, y'all gotta check this track out. It's blazing. The next one is called What's on My Mind. This is another tight ass jam from the Dayton Family. They pretty much saying what's on my mind is this, that, and the third or whatever. And they coming through with some dope flows. Again, it's a nice beat, nice hook, nice lyrics. You know, you can't go wrong with this track, man, real talk. Then the last one is Flint Town. And this is a pretty nice track. It's not really one of the best songs on the album personally, but it's still something that you can pretty much bump. It's a nice way to end off the album. They just pretty much representing where they're from. So that's it. That's all the songs I reviewed for this album. To rate this out of a 10, I will give this a 9, solid 9 out of a 10. This is probably one of my favorite albums ever, man. Like, this is a blazing album. If anyone says this album is a classic, I would definitely agree with you. I still have a hard time trying to decide what's better out of this or FBI, which will be another album I'll review in the near future. And yo, for those that never heard of the Dayton Family, if y'all into gangster rap, man, this is probably an album that if you see it in the stores, pick it up, man, with no hesitation. This is probably one of my favorite albums from the Midwest or down south, whichever one you choose. Buy this album while you can, because I hear the prices is going up. Last I looked on a couple websites, and it's going up a little bit, man. I think it went up so far about $10 now. So y'all better get it while you can. All right. So that's it. Like I said, you see this album, pick it up with no hesitation, man. So shout out to the whole Dayton family for coming up with a dope album. Shout out to all the rest of the producers. Steve Pitt's one of my favorite producers, and the features. All right. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right. Peace out, y'all.